Hi again, it's me. I put together a recording that didn't work. It crashed. So anyhow, here's a nice, beautiful new one. And I wanted to talk about different things that I've done. It's still Erin. I'm still from the University of Houston downtown. And my dog is disgusted with me, so she won't come back up this time. Um, when I did the Stat 3309, which is our business statistics class, that's the bread and butter for our course, our department rather. We have a bunch of sections of that, and I did the fully online one. Now, the problem with that at the time, and that was developed, I believe, 6 years ago, is we had to get the equations to show up in all kind of browsers. All right, that was tricky. We couldn't get things to show up in Mac and in Chrome and the whole bit. And we were using Math Player, something called Math Player, and it wouldn't install on all the systems, and things got really goofy. And I ended up using something called MathML, and you had to actually go into the HTML code, which is okay. I kind of enjoy doing that. But the actual Greek letters and such look funky, so if you look at those, they're funny looking. All right. So anyhow, um, I ended up doing a lot of the stuff in PDF and typing the code in something using LaTeX. For those of you that do math and engineering and such, you're familiar with that package. So I ended up doing a lot of stuff in PDF. Fair enough. So time has passed, and I've discovered something called RStudio. I use a software called R, and there's something called RStudio, which really makes it simpler for people to use R. But there's also a nice add-in feature to RStudio, and that just came up here. It's called R Markdown, and you can do something. Let's call this test. You can build HTML files and PDF files. Great. Okay, let's just use the standard file that they have. So you can put in code so students can see the R code, which is what they have to do a lot. So you've got your R code, and you'll see the output of this in a second. Then you can put in your equations like you're putting them into LaTeX. I know some of you call it LaTeX. I still call it LaTeX. So I can put in, say, a regression equation, and that's going to show up on all browsers, and I don't have to worry about how things work. All right, so I save that, and I do, so let's call this OLC2, because I actually did this before, just didn't save. And I can hit this button called knit, and it's going to process this and produce an HTML file. So it shows you the R code, it shows you the output of the R, and if you scroll down to the bottom, there's your equation the way that you want it to be with the Greek letters. Yay. All right. Now, what if I want my PDF? I click on the knit button. I click on knit PDF. And poof. Let me knock this up a little bit so you can see it better. So there you have the same stuff. And if I scroll down to the bottom, there you have the equation. So you've got that. You've essentially just done both things twice in one place. So that's part of what I'm going to be doing in the update process. Now, what I hope to gain from you all is learning more about group work, learning more about interactive material, and doing things like that. Also, Judith had mentioned something about interactive whiteboard. I use Explain Everything for my whiteboard. We also have something at our school called Zoom, and you can tie in your Explain Everything. I use iPad for my Explain Everything. You can actually tie in your iPad into Zoom and have students work on that with you, so you can have everybody working together on Zoom if you set up your meeting. Zoom can you use for meetings. You can use it so they can record things if you want to have them do their own little group work and such. All right, and I hope to learn a lot from people that are in the non-math things. For people that are there at UHD, I like to do a lot of technical things, so please do come and bug me. I know John's there and he's the king of tech, but please do come and bug me if you want to, and it's not a problem, and I'm always happy to help. Also, I'm happy to help online if you want to set up a Skype session with me for the remote people here. We can fix it up and we can get you going before you can say miniature schnauzer. Thanks.